What's up? It's Saturday.
I've been waiting for this day since Monday.
Yeah. Shit, since Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Yeah, as soon as Saturday's over, you just waiting for Saturday.
For real. Well, like we said, it's Saturday. This is episode 31. To be named later.
Yeah.
Easy is here, Joey is here, J-Ro is here, some other people here.
I like that intro. My name is just Easy this week. I like that.
Yeah, you know,
a little extra.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah. I appreciate that. So good, man.
People tell me I pick on you a lot.
Nah. Pick on?
Yeah.
You light skin, you can't pick on anybody.
So,
nice.
where y'all want to start?
Hey, I want to start on Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Watched it twice.
You watched it twice?
Only because the first time I fell asleep,
Oh,
but the second time I was looked at it again. I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan, but of course, you know, Hood, he likes Travis Scott, so he's like, look at the documentary, you'll appreciate it. So,
He had to basically force you to watch it.
yeah.
Yeah, he did. Not saying Travis Scott's whack, because I like his last album was amazing to me.
Yeah.
But it's just not the wave I listen to him, but it's not my wave. But after watching the documentary, you do, in this generation, he definitely has like one of the, if not most impactful, one of them. I can't really think of another artist in this generation that has more of an impact than him.
It looks
and
like
you won't realize it until you see his shows.
Yeah.
You know, like once you see the shows, that's when you really realize how big a fan is. And it's not a show where it's like other artists is there, so half the crowd might be for this one.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, they there for Travis Scott. And I was impressed because since Sting, I've never seen no one do shit from the rappers, right?
Yeah.
This nigga's on some type of bird
Yeah.
rapping, and it looks like 1 million people is at the show. Like, it was crazy. It was a good documentary. I recommend the people who's doing music or about to start doing music to watch it.
Yeah.
Cause one of the tracks he was recording under a goddamn blanket.
Right.
So it just shows you like, don't make no excuse. You feel me? It was a great documentary.
And then, a lot of things I noticed was his live performances, the energy.
Yeah.
Not only from him, but the fans, the impact, like you said, when the fans, the way they spoke of him, like Joey said, they treat him like a god.
Oh, yeah.
Saving
my
people,
life.
saving kids' lives,
Right.
shit like that, yeah.
But it's definitely interesting. You get to see the birth of his daughter and what he went through with the Grammy situation,
Right.
losing to Cardi B for the album of the year. He actually was nominated for 3 Grammys and lost all 3.
Right.
And after seeing the documentary, a lot of people are saying that he should have won the Hip Hop Album of the Year award.
Right.
I won't take it to that extent because I feel like Nipsey had the best hip hop album
Absolutely.
that year. I mean, Travis, honorable mention. If I didn't pick Nipsey, I would be picking Travis for the album of the year. But yeah, like Easy said, it's a good documentary. You can go and check that out. And since we're talking about docs, we can get right into Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible.
I see.
Incredible. Genius.
Right. I see a lot of people saying that this has catapulted him into their top 5 comedians of all time, and I'm like, I was questioning a lot of people because he was already in mine.
That's what I said. Somebody said that, and I was like, just now?
Right, he's been in mine.
I guess probably like stand-up wise.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, I'm telling you, there's a show, I forget what it's called, and I'll look it up. I wish I thought that I was going to bring this up, but that he did in DC, I want to say maybe 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's an incredible stand-up. I forget what it's called.
I know what you're talking about.
But he was in my top 5 then. Like, his jokes are just genius, man. It's crazy.
Right.
And not only are they his jokes, the truth that's behind the joke.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And that's what pisses everybody off.
Yeah.
They're mad at the truth.
But and the thing is too, if you look at the way he delivers the jokes, a lot of the stuff you can tell that he supports whatever he's joking about by the way he delivers the joke. It's still funny as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But he don't have anything against the LGBT community. You can tell by the way he says it. Right, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, he's just a genius, man.
But one of my favorite bits in the documentary was in the beginning when he was speaking about the Michael Jackson
Oh my
documentary.
God, I was fucking crying. I was crying.
Yeah, and hear from Michael Jackson and going and telling your friends about it the next day.
That was it was a thick, nasty joke.
It's only up for me.
It's only up for you. Word up.
Your first sexual experiences with the King of Pop. That was fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious. I thought the Macaulay Culkin bit was hilarious.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And even to start off with that, just let you
You knew it.
And it had a lot of just listening to it. It felt like watching an old school stand up because they were saying faggot. They were crossing the lines where, like you say, you can't do it anymore. But shout out for Netflix for putting that out.
Nah, but you know another really good point he made. It was a funny joke about not being able to say faggot, like he said faggot on. I guess it was Comedy Central at the time.
Right.
And he's like, but you'll let me say nigger like nothing.
Right.
He's like,
hey, you're not a faggot.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not a nigga either.
That was hilarious, but think about that joke because they'll let you say that word like you wouldn't believe. You know, so, and they should be equally offensive.
Exactly.
Like if you want to watch the state, if you want to know what the state of America is socially, watch that stand up.
And then watch Tambourine.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's another great one, Chris Rock.
Yeah.
For anybody who hasn't seen that. But staying with the Dave Chappelle topic.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious when he brought up the white people on heroin.
Oh yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Yo,
You get a lot of flack for crack.
Absolutely.
Man. Just some hard shit going on.
And it makes a lot of sense because he lives in Ohio where it's like the worst.
Right.
So he's seeing it like you would never believe.
Ohio was like the white people.
Yeah. Word up.
Shit goes down in Ohio. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Word up.
Some gangsters in Ohio.
Yeah, but
but
it's
it's predominantly heroin addicts.
Yeah.
And meth addicts
And meth-
apparently. And meth
He's
is like
on meth.
crazy. Yeah.
Word. Fucking recocks the gun. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, man. But if y'all haven't seen that Dave Chappelle stand up, definitely check that shit out. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it is surprising though that to think that people haven't thought that he was a genius prior to this.
Yeah, just the way he handles his business, keeping his integrity intact, you know, representing us at the same time. It's just so many things you can say about him that you can about other comedians.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, he's been in my top 5. This just
Every single one of the Netflix specials were genius.
yeah, this just put him up a little higher in my ranking.
Yep.
But you got some R&B.
R&B. Shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Apparently,
Excuse me, man.
that's crazy. Apparently, everybody is pissed because Joe was removed from the Power theme song and replaced by Mr. Steal Your Girl, Trick or Trey. Apparently, it's Mr. Steal Your Song.
Yeah. You want to do this intro? Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's one of his famous ad-libs. Yeah.
But fans are pissed the fuck off. They even took to 50's IG to spam his comments.
Word up.
And tell him, you know, shit gotta change.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't feeling this shit.
Word up.
So-
I told you I felt that. I heard this song.
Yeah, Joey heard the song before Power even fucking
Like
released.
a month and a half ago. I hit Hood up immediately like, yo.
Some shit's going on.
Wait till you hear this crazy shit, bro. Damn sure he changed that shit.
Right. It's like the first episode aired last week, and when it came on, I like looked over at Kenzie. I'm like, oh, this shit is real.
Yeah.
She like, what you mean? I'm like, Joey warned me about this shit.
Word. Like, I thought he was lying.
Yeah, like, this shit
Word up. I
shit
must
is
have been
fucking-
like the only person in America that fucking knew that this was
Word
coming.
up. That shit
Yeah.
was horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Bro.
But Joe caught wind of it after 50 went to IG.
Right.
Well, 50 went to IG first of all and asked the fans when the last time they purchased the Joe album.
50 did some typical troll shit.
Yeah,
which
and it didn't work.
His video was fucking hilarious. If you
all
have
of
not
them
seen it, because he asked us when we bought a Joe album,
Right.
And then he was like, if y'all motherfuckers keep it up, I might have to switch that shit back. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Joe song when that motherfucker.
I'm waiting to
tomorrow.
See. I'm waiting to see. But so 50 went to Instagram and said what you said.
Yeah.
Joe caught wind of that and he took the high road. Said don't worry about it.
I mean,
50.
what's Joe like 57? What other road can he take?
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here right now.
Yeah, right.
You get to that age, it's only one road. That you get to.
Joe been waiting for Power to come back on. Like, I need to hear myself.
Any royalties coming in this
Yeah,
month?
man. Joe been waiting for
That
this
nigga
shit.
looking for a check.
Yeah. But Trey Songz also went to Instagram and he said that he was gonna slap the shit out
Trey
of somebody.
Songz is smacking motherfuckers.
One of the
Yo,
Power
why all
fans.
these R&B niggas is like
It's like they're tougher than the rap niggas
yeah,
now.
it's
Like,
crazy.
they go
Like-
straight to the violence.
It's crazy.
Word.
This nigga straight said he's slapping fans.
You
over
think
it.
Trey slapping anybody though?
I don't know.
Trigger Trey?
He's in shape to slap someone.
I mean, he is like half rapper.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, he's not that good of a
I'm
rapper.
at this
but-
point where
Nah.
I believe the R&B artists over rappers nowadays.
yeah, I mean,
Like-
Chris
I mean,
Brown
they
can
move
really.
like-
I think Chris Brown will slap one of these rapping niggas.
It's Brish Brown. Brish Brown.
Oh yeah, Brish Brown.
Brown,
Sorry.
The biggest blood.
he would definitely slap somebody.
Yeah.
we don't know.
Please
if it
don't
would
be
a male.
offended, Mr. Brish Brown, by my friends. They had no idea.
Shit, if he was about it, change his name, put a B in front of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I think Joe would take Trey though. Joe put a little weight on.
Yeah.
I seen a recent photo of him in the GQ. I don't know why the fuck he was in there. Fuck is
Wait,
what has
what has he
done
been doing but power?
other than the theme? And he lost that.
yeah, yeah. Joe out on the fucking curb,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Can you imagine waking up in the morning?
Yo, Joe just lost his last job.
Like, what the fuck?
This nigga's done.
That was his last
drop
win.
nothing.
Nigga's
Yeah,
done.
what is he gonna do now? Drop the trade disc?
Yo,
Word.
You imagine that? R&B singers exchanging boards. Like, well, how would that work?
yeah.
It won't
I
be
think
too
Trey
good.
would get him though in that realm.
Bars.
If it came down to it,
Yeah.
a R&B
But look
I
at
don't
guy-
know, they can rap.
If
Tory
you think
Lanez.
about their catalog, though, Trey don't got no like legendary like hooks.
Trey
That's
don't
on
really
someone
have-
else's song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
Trey don't really have
Joe got
anything
some
legendary.
classics.
Yeah, Joe got some hits.
Joe got some classics.
I want to know
I want to know is a hit.
the song with 50. Is that what I want to get to know you too?
Want to
I
get to
want
know
to get
you.
to know
Yeah.
you.
I really want to fuck.
Yeah, like Joe, what's going on here, Mr. Thomas?
He was a gentleman back
Yo, what
then.
is Cali
You
doing?
getting right to the Callie's on the show right now.
Co-host Callie is
Yeah,
here.
we can do what you want to do.
Well, she gonna
But,
lay that. She's good.
Yeah, since we speaking of power, I assume everybody's seen the first
Absolutely.
episode.
Oh yeah.
What?
So, how y'all feel about this Tommy versus Ghost narrative they're driving? So
I think
far?
it's pretty much the only way that they could save the show. Because
Yeah.
I've said on the show here that season 5 was terrible for me, and I was on the fence even watching
Right.
season 6.
right.
I wasn't even interested. But when the trailer came out, I was like, all right. So I think it's the only way that they can go out.
Right.
Yeah, season 5 was very, very slow. And then the way they ended it, they had to start it off like
I mean, they ended it perfectly.
Yeah, they
Angela
did.
shot in the
Yeah, it
chest.
picked
like,
up. Yeah.
yeah,
so-
it had to. That episode saved us flower. I'm gonna go check out this
Yeah.
season. And the way it started was genius. I just hope it can keep up the speed
Yeah.
because it's only like a couple things you can write about.
Nah, I mean, they can keep this going for a good 10 episodes, 12.
Yeah, Tommy and
Yeah.
they probably be fighting like every 2 episodes because they gotta see each
Yeah.
other.
I thought the fight scene was a little whack to me.
Yeah.
I feel like it was
Yeah,
a little.
it was cheesy.
Yeah, it was a little. It was.
It was
whack.
like getting the beating from your mom. There was a
Yeah.
couple hits, then conversation,
Yeah.
a couple hits, a little more dialogue.
Like they're gonna be like on some when Peter see the chicken on Family Guy. And shit. That's what Power is about to be on.
Every time they pull
every
up,
time they gotta
Nah,
fight.
They can't make it that cheesy.
Yeah,
I don't want to see a fight every time the gun mysteriously falls and slides
right.
across the floor.
Even when Tariq busts in, Dad, Uncle Tommy,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Well, Tariq's
I'm
a
like,
terrible
what the fuck
actor.
is this? Yeah, he's terrible. He should have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
think they got
should've-
something special for him this season. I don't really know how his character is going to
Yeah.
develop, but I think they're going to spice it up for him.
He hasn't learned how to act in 5 seasons. I can
Nah,
definitely tell you
nah,
that.
he got taller.
Hasn't
He
got-
was definitely
yeah, that's
big
Man,
as fuck
listen,
when I seen him. Like,
he gotta die.
You gotta die.
I don't want him to. Please don't be like, oh, he's going to be just like his dad. No, he's not.
Well, if they plan to have a spinoff, maybe it'll feature.
I'm
him.
not watching that shit.
I would not watch that.
Nobody watching that shit.
He hates his dad. Why would he want to be like him?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with
Man,
this
he's going to be a cornier version of his dad. I want.
How y'all feel about Tasha missing Terry? Like Tasha been giving up her vibe since season 1.
And that's when bad writing come in. Like she wasn't even fucking with that nigga for that long. Now she's in love.
Yeah.
I mean
that could happen, but
he looked like a fucking.
But you think about it, look how Tasha's mom is teaching her to be. Like Tasha's mom is telling her like
all about the bag.
Nah.
Yeah, stay about the bag.
Right. So of course she giving her vibes.
Right. Terry is like what did they say he would look like?
Man,
the adult version of the kid.
From Little Rascals. Yeah, word up though.
But is he dead? Like did he die?
It looked like he just choked him out. Like,
he might have just choked him out and left him somewhere or something. I got a crazy
Ghost
feeling.
is a wild motherfucker.
Silver gonna pop back up in this shit.
Yo, but if you broke up with your girl and she start fucking with a nigga like Terry, you gonna question yourself.
Absolutely.
That nigga is a perfect cornball. And he got Tasha.
Terry had a little sugar in the tank.
Tasha was hoary. We already
I know.
Robert Horry.
Listen, it hurt my feelings when she did that. I was like, stinking bitch.
I forgot Tasha was fucking
She was
the driver.
fucking the driver.
Yeah, I forgot though. I forgot.
Yeah, she on some bullshit.
Like the fuck, you fucking a guy that drive you around. The fuck, where's your standards?
Fucking your husband's driver.
Yeah, like what the fuck can he do for you? I pay this guy.
Yeah. Fucking
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah, Tariq's still stupid. Well, what is where's the kid?
And it's funny that that you said something. Me and Ness was talking about how Lala's son popped up like
Out of nowhere.
nowhere.
Grown as shit.
Big ass 17-year-old
Cursing.
talking shit.
Like, just randomly. And then so I think that the little baby, what's her name?
I couldn't even tell.
She ain't been there since she choked on the fucking giraffe or whatever.
Yeah, the shit he found left in the
I think she
crib.
was in the previews.
Oh, she was. So she may pop back up this year.
It may be like,
she might still be in the hospital.
She
from
she was.
It was a whale or something. She swallowed a whale.
Right. This
5
is
years
my
ago.
cousin. This is my cousin on the show, whatever. This is kid. I need some money, so he gonna pop in a couple episodes.
And that's what the thing is. I mean, they probably never had a character for him.
Yeah.
They just probably paid some kid $50 to walk in the room and then walk back out.
I know his mom.
That's all the fuck he did.
I know his mom.
I know his mom.
Well, speaking of the mom, let's talk about the mom and her new assets. Lala.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with Lala?
When the scene, I think it was when she was throwing the pistol away.
I seen it there, but I've really
scene.
seen it when she went into the kitchen, and you can
Oh yeah.
She literally has.
It's not
she has to have
right.
the same doctor as the Kardashians.
Yeah, it's not developing
or Nicki.
Right.
Shit looks wild as fuck, bro.
I'm pretty
she
sure
had
she's
a nice.
friends
She
with
had a
him.
nice body. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, God.
I mean, the one she had was fake too, because prior to that, she was fucked up. Lala just had a pretty face when she was like doing the MTV.
She was. I was gonna say she
BT.
was like MTV or something.
Yeah, she was just pretty. Other than that, yeah, but
Seems
yeah, that
like you
ass
in
shit
Hollywood,
crazy.
you gotta have some doctors doing something.
And that's why Melo's stressing the fuck out. Look what she's doing to this man, bro.
She got a big ass now.
Yeah, she's hanging with the Kardashians.
I seen him working out with Julius Randle. He was giving Randall buckets, man.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
fucking him up. Yeah, he was actually fucking him up. Kind of made me smile a little bit. But y'all think Melo is being blackballed?
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's possible. I mean, he could give somebody buckets somewhere, but it's
Melo.
also how much is he willing to bend too.
Melo's
You know
not
what I
a
mean?
starter, but Melo could be on the bench. He could be on the bench.
That's
He
what I'm
could come
saying.
off the
He
bench.
could be 6 or 7.
He fuck around and could start somewhere in the NBA.
I don't even know
Nah,
why
he probably-
he's getting blackballed though. That's the point. Like, what the fuck Melo do to get treated like this?
I don't know.
That's
I
the
mean,
crazy thing.
Yeah, it's just a couple people have came out to defend him, but I don't know how far that's going to take him.
Yeah.
I would like to see him on the team though.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least let him go out on a different note. Like, even if it's not a great season, like let him go out on a different note than being on ESPN, basically looking like he's begging for a job.
Right. Or
Like-
facing retirement.
Right.
That'd be fucked up too.
Yeah.
But shit, if it came down to that, I would just go overseas and be a god.
Word up.
Right.
Yup.
They love him.
Give him 47 a night,
Well,
motherfucker.
easy.
More than that,
Eat duck every
you
night.
gotta think. And
Yeah.
growing up,
Duck every night.
Duck and white rice.
Ghetto, I said ghetto, goddamn. Motherfucking Melo's one of the best offensive players we seen growing up.
I mean, of this era, he's in that top 10 or so probably.
I ain't say all the time, just offensive, giving
Offensive.
niggas
Yeah,
buckets.
Get you a bucket.
absolutely.
And it's just sad to be
Absolutely.
like, now he ain't got a job. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Since we're talking about retirement and things of that nature, talk about Andrew Luck.
Ah, that's the nasty.
That's rough, man. But see, it's crazy how what the expectations we have for like people that entertain us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He loves the sport, but it's his job to entertain us.
Right.
And he hasn't been healthy for 4 years. And he's like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Yeah, facts.
And people are giving him flack for it.
I mean, to me personally, he never really gave me that look like that. He really even was into it.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah. I mean, and look what team he was on. He's getting killed for the last 4 years.
Yeah, but he hasn't been healthy.
And you're still not giving him a line.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so it's like you just keep him out there, and like we always preach, your mental health is everything. He's not even having fun playing the game no more.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
Yeah.
don't understand. For one, is like, all right, he's being honest with you guys and telling you that he's not in love with it anymore. He wants to walk away.
Right.
You don't want that guy playing football for you.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It's
He's not going to win games for you.
And also, if you're human, you don't want that guy to play football. Period.
Exactly.
yeah, like
It's obviously a mental strain for
like you
him.
say, been big injuries for the last 4 years. No whack shits. And it's
Yeah.
like, bruh, I still don't got no one protecting me. Like,
Right.
no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. He's had injured ribs, at least one concussion, torn cartilage in his throwing shoulder, a lacerated kidney,
Yeah.
calf injury, and an ankle injury.
Yeah, he's getting fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Bad. Like, I wouldn't want to play for your team.
And they his contract, and I don't remember
That's
the
what
numbers,
exactly what I was
but
going to bring up.
his contract was so major when they signed him. He got so much money up front.
He got 122 million, I believe.
Yeah.
Not up front, but
No, but that was his contract.
total
But
contract.
I guarantee 60% of that was guaranteed money
Yeah, he's getting paid.
He's already made 97 million
of that contract.
since playing. Yeah. Oh no, not of that contract.
Oh,
just in
playing,
general.
yeah.
Yeah. And he'll more than likely see half of that 122
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, with the amount of money that these guys make, early retirement doesn't really surprise me
No.
compared to back in the 80s and 90s where you had to play till you were like fucking
Right.
50
Yeah.
to even see a decent amount of money.
You think about the way that the direction that the world is going in. This kid is, what is he, 29 years old now?
29.
And has an engineer degree from
Good, bro.
what is an engineering school, you know. So he's probably going to take his money and go and develop or create some crazy business and be a billionaire.
Right. I'm sure he got something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
And
But,
still be able to walk and talk.
Right.
Yeah, that's that's
Yeah.
most important.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, Joe, you said he's 29 years old. We average start playing football around contact football about
Yeah.
8, maybe
Yeah.
younger than
Yeah.
that nowadays. But
Right.
full on contact,
Right.
Probably around 8 or 9 years
Contact
old.
that's really that's putting damage and effect on your body.
Yeah.
Right.
around
So
that
he's probably
age.
been playing football at least over 20 years
Yeah.
now. So, right. You got to imagine the toll on his body, like
Mm-hmm.
you said, the mental strain. Just playing after having the injury or change your the way you play, the way
Right.
you run, the way you slide. Everything
Yeah.
changes because you have this injury in the back of your mind.
Right.
Especially if it's a knee or anything like that.
Yeah, he had injuries that will make you think before you do certain things.
A lacerated kidney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
like
then-
car
and then
accident injury.
Something in his throwing shoulder.
Yeah, a torn cartilage.
Right. That's the one that's going every time you try to put all your
that
force
torque
into
and all that.
You're gonna think about it every time.
Somebody hit him with one of them leg drops from NFL Blitz. Remember when you could
Yeah.
jump on somebody?
Yeah, you know, I never really enjoyed games like that, like the NFL Blitz or
Yeah,
the
the
NBA,
extra
NBA
animated
Streets or whatever that
yeah,
shit was.
Yeah.
extra animated shit.
Yeah, I couldn't get into that. I like simulation.
Yeah, the
type
real
shit.
life.
So you ain't
Real
like
life.
the fuck NBA Jam. I like NBA,
NBA
Streets
Jam.
though.
Well,
NBA Jam was different.
That's a
yeah,
classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was like a hood.
Yeah.
I'm better than you. You had
Right.
to prove it type shit.
You had to play that game.
Yeah,
Like,
NBA Jam was
yeah.
different.
you had to, man.
He's
I
heating
was
up.
Yeah, he's on fire. And you get the big head and shit.
Yeah, word up.
NBA Jam was the shit.
That's a great game.
Yeah. Look at us. segueing into NBA player Delonte West.
Oh,
Y'all seen the pictures?
I did.
That was true. I wanted to believe that wasn't true.
That's him. I looked at the tattoos on his arm, then I went and looked up NBA photos of him, and that is definitely Delonte West and the pair of Chuck Taylors sitting on the ground.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
It's bad, man.
He-
But that's NFL sports, and mostly the African American players that play. Once they retire and
It's
it's over.
He's also had very well documented mental health issues,
Right.
Bipolar things, things of that nature. He hasn't really been in trouble with the law since the incident where he got pulled over with the guns and a fucking samurai sword.
Right.
I don't know what his
Yeah.
reasoning behind that was.
Yeah,
That was the
some
last
wild
time.
shit.
Right. That was the last time I heard of him being in trouble. Yeah, man, it's a sad situation. He's made $16 million throughout his NBA career.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he doesn't have money anymore. I don't know if he's going through something mentally and just is.
I don't know, man, but it looked like drugs to me.
Yeah, it looked
If I had to
bad.
take a guess, I would say drugs.
So that you know what that leads to.
Right. And this isn't the first photo of him that's been circulated. The last one was about 3 years ago in 2016. And he was basically in the same position, sitting down, just looking rough.
Yeah.
But thoughts and prayers to him, man. I hope
Yeah,
whatever's
man.
Hope he
going
get
on.
through it.
Yeah. And he also ended up denying the LeBron James mom rumor.
He ended up denying it.
Yeah, he said it didn't
Yeah.
happen. He ended up praising LeBron, said that he actually saved his life and things like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It sounded like they had a talk in the kitchen. It was like, all right.
The nigga should say he did it and write
Yeah.
a book.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
what I would
fucking
do.
rich.
Yeah, I would
wouldn't
have.
be
I would have
outside.
made
Go
money
back to
off
saying,
that.
Yeah, go back to
Yeah.
saying you did it. Write a book.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna buy
And
it.
fucking drop that.
Hell
Get the
yeah.
fuck off the streets.
We reading that shit.
Word
You know
up.
how many people gonna pay for that story?
Black people will read that shit.
What?
Hell yeah. What y'all want to jump into, man?
Oh man, we got so much.
Yeah, I know, right? Meek Mill.
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill pled
Flamers.
guilty. He pled guilty to the gun charge, and all his other charges were dropped. He's no longer on probation. He is a free man, free to do as he chooses. Some people are okay with it. Some people aren't. Most of the people that aren't are black.
Yeah.
And that is
Meek Mill should have
ridiculous.
hit. Meek Mill should have hit wheelies as soon as he left the
What?
motherfucking
Word up.
courthouse.
But I just hope now that Meek Mill has got that treatment where he's able to that judge be able to change judge. I hope they look into other cases now and give same people that have been locked up the same opportunity.
Yeah, I think that Meek has already kind of assumed some of the responsibility for that. Like,
Yeah.
after going through what he went through to make sure that he continues to help people not end up in the same situation. I think he will continue to do that.
Right.
I think he feels like it's his duty now.
What's up, Dubs? I do not know if there's a story behind it. That's why I said I don't know if he still has any funds or anything left. But yeah, I couldn't find a backstory on it. The only backstories we did find were stories of him wandering around in the past. But that was well documented. I'm sure you being so well, into the NBA, I'm sure you heard that already.
Yeah.
But with the Meek Mill thing, he also signed a deal with Rock Nation for his Dream Chasers label earlier this year. And he's incorporated into the NFL initiative with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, they also finally gave us
Released
a little insight
little details,
on what they'll be doing or trying to do. And people are upset about that too.
Yeah.
They're gonna be upset about anything.
No matter what happened, there were
Right.
there's gonna be an issue. You know how
But
the fuck it
to
works.
give a little backstory for those that don't know, I'm sure you all know by now, they announced that they will be dropping an apparel line for the, what is it called? Inspired Change.
Inspired Change.
For the Inspired Change initiative. And they'll also be doing free concerts with the NFL. Songs of the season or season of songs. It's called something along
Songs
those
of the
lines.
season, I think.
Yeah, the first concert is September 5th in Chicago, and Meek Mill will be headlining. I believe Rhapsody is performing too.
Rhapsody, yeah.
And people, actually a guy from Philly, I don't have the gentleman's name. He is an influencer from Philly.
Yeah.
And he dropped an article about Jay-Z Meek Mill,
Right.
and how he feels everything has turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, in his article, he's saying that people have piggybacked off of Meek Mill's situation, celebrities,
Meaning Jay-Z.
yeah, and have turned it into a spectacle, basically. And they were speaking on the day Meek left court,
Right.
and Rock Nation was out there
Yeah.
passing out T-shirts and giving out signs.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He basically said it looked like it was staged. It wasn't people coming for the natural reasons.
Right.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically saying that Jay is using this Meek situation
Right.
to
Make
further,
money?
to further
As
boost,
everybody says?
right,
Yeah.
to further boost his sittings with the influencers and the
Right.
capitalists and things like that. And for a minute, I was reading into it, and he made some valid points, and it made me stop and think. And then I had to take a step back, and I'm
Right.
like, wait a minute, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
He's basically saying that Jay is trying to make us forget the kneeling thing, not purposely, but through his actions.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, basically, we'll eventually forget what this was all about, the protest.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
Yeah, I don't get what people don't understand what was the kneeling for to get attention. They forget about that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't
that's
want to
exactly
move
what
what was said. Is it was like I'm not saying that people should stop kneeling because nothing has really changed. But the point of protest is to draw attention. Now the
Right.
attention is here.
Right.
Now we have to do something.
Right.
Yeah. But
You know what I mean? So, but that doesn't mean that we should stop kneeling because it's not over.
Right.
Nothing has changed.
Right.
But you
we
know
just
what?
have the attention.
You know what it is? We're so used to protesting and forgetting about it and moving on.
Yeah, protesting and not getting anything.
When something does happen about the protest, we got something to say about it. And then it's like we forget what we're protesting for, like we said. I read into the details, and like the main question, it was like, so Jay-Z working with the NFL is going to do what to social justice? So with him putting on these shows and the clothing line, a lot of the proceeds was going to go to
all of the proceeds. It's a nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit.
or nonprofit.
So all of the proceeds
It's going to
will
go to the people who's fighting
Social
for it.
reform.
So it's
Absolutely.
like, and then people still got something to say about that, but it's like
I think it's not to cut you off, but I think it's the only reason they're acting this way is because other than Meek, we have no results of
right of
social
it working.
reform.
Yeah.
it's a
And
start though. This is the first start.
It's a start, but
Yeah.
Meek is a fucking celebrity. I think
Right.
they want to see normal people have these
and that's what
opportunities.
I think. You know, they teamed up with people like Van Jones and folks that have a different audience that
Right.
could get some light on this. So I think
Yeah.
that they will be able to help more regular people, put people in situations where, or not put people in situations where they can't get out of jail for $50 or $100 or even
Right.
$500
Right.
for a misdemeanor or some bullshit
Yeah.
like that.
I also saw a lot of people saying, since the social reform initiative is being ran by billionaires, why haven't they just donated themselves instead of trying to sell things to gain a
Right.
profit? And from what I understand, there was already a big donation
Yeah.
of a certain amount of $1 million.
Yeah,
I don't know the
I think
exact
Kraft
number.
was supposed to donate
50 or
50
something along those
million.
lines, right?
I don't know if that changed when he got jammed up. If he got jammed up, so that would change.
Right.
There,
I don't
there
know.
could be so many different ways, but I think he committed to 50 million.
I think he got off with that, with the little scandal.
Yeah, he did. I think
Yeah.
he ended up getting off with like some community service or some bullshit.
Yeah. Drop the bag on him or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's how
But
the rich
he was
people
supposed
get
to
off.
donate
Yeah.
50 million to
Right.
the cause. So
I don't know,
I'm sure Jay-Z's donated some money.
Of course. But it's still too early for me to judge anything.
Right.
So
I
I'm just sitting back.
hate people like that. They want to see change, and then when it happened, they got something to say about change.
Yeah, and
That's how it is.
one of the things too is movements like that are so in a country that's however many million or billion or however many people. It's like it takes so long to see real results.
Right.
It's
It
not
do.
30 days. It's not 6 months.
Right.
You know, you're talking 5 or 10 years before you can actually see a change like that
Yeah.
show real numbers of it being effective.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Like you said, we got the clothing line, we got the music, and the money is going to be given given to these organizations, which is
Yeah.
going to give them more power to do what they want to do.
Absolutely.
And that's how we're going to see change.
More
And
boots on the
and right
ground.
when I saw that, I thought about that. I'm like, it's genius. It's like, you can't do nothing without money. I don't care
No,
what.
of course not.
So with them getting money from the NFL to support, that's Jay-Z. That's Jay-Z being smart.
Yeah, nah.
You know, and people don't see it like that. They just see Jay-Z. But like you said, for the last 3-4 years, Jay-Z been leading when it comes to doing things,
Very,
changing, bailing
very
people
hands-on.
out. He's been the only one. Well, if any, I take that back. The only one that's out in the open with it.
Nah,
he's not even out in the
he's
open.
Not out, he's out in the front. Is what it is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, he's known. People, I know people donate money. They play the background. So,
Yeah.
but it's like, nah, this is me.
Oh,
This
yeah.
what I'm
I
do.
mean, he don't even brag about the things
Yeah,
he
he
does.
don't.
It's always someone else putting the story out. It's
Right.
not coming from the horse's mouth.
Yeah,
But, shout out to Jay, man. Just gotta get that man time, see what the fuck happens.
yeah,
Y'all gotta fucking relax.
yeah.
Word
Many
up.
chances that you get that nigga that's cheating on your ass.
Whoa, oh. Come on.
15,
You
20.
about to get an email. We need a woman on the show.
Yeah.
They already tired of it.
Everybody
They
think-
tired of us. But so I was scrolling on Facebook a couple days ago. I see a video of Brian McKnight. Haven't seen a guy in a while, so I click on him. Just giving up the tea on the kids, saying all type of things about his kids.
Yeah.
You just had a.
Yeah, he got enough of that shit. Apparently, his kids.
These kids are wild.
Yeah,
as
kids are
fuck.
crazy. So, give y'all a little backstory. Brian McKnight was previously married to Julie McKnight in 1990. He had 2 sons, Brian Jr. and Nico.
Nico.
Nico. Right. They would end up getting divorced in 2003. 2014, Brian began dating a doctor named Lalani Mendoza, and they would end up getting married in 2017. Apparently, his 2 sons, BJ, 30, Nico, 27, are
Grown-ass kids.
are accusing the R&B singer of abandonment. So Brian posted the video, to dispute the claims. So he says he's always been supportive of his kids and all their endeavors. He's offered advice whether they choose to adhere to it or not.
Right.
He has always been a listening ear to their problems. He's also claims to have given his children everything he didn't have as a child, and he feels that was a fault of his. He did everything for the 2 sons up until the ages of 25 and 22. That's living under the same roof, buying cars,
Right. Everything they needed.
everything they needed. And even at time, the 2 sons weren't completely cut off. He got them an apartment at age 25 and 22 and paid for everything in the apartment for 2 years. And told the boys, take this time to grow up, find employment, become men.
Yeah.
At the end of those
Great
2
way
years,
to do it,
You
Dad.
got 2 years.
2 fucking 24 months,
Give them everything they need.
24
And tell 'em
fucking
to learn
months.
So
how
you
to
can
become
you
men.
can fuck up for at least a year and a half.
Brian, you tripping?
24 months. Yeah. You know what? Well, I'm gonna fuck up for a year and a
Like
half.
2 years unemployment. I'm all for that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
My dad gave me negative 64 months.
Yeah, fuck you talking
Like
about.
12.
My dad gave me shit. Bought me a bike once. But
I got a couple bikes.
yeah, hell yeah. That's the thing. So he paid for everything up to 2 years. After the 2 years, they ain't do shit. So around this time is when McKnight. You're fucking Brian McKnight. So at this time, McKnight meets the woman he will eventually wed, Dr. Lalani, as I mentioned earlier, and she tries her hardest to keep the boys and the father together, by his words. She attempts to get both the boys' jobs at the hospital she works for, making $18 an hour.
Right. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. It's a good start.
Full benefits and the option to go back to school paid for by the hospital.
Damn.
Hospital.
Both the boys decided they didn't want to work at the hospital because they didn't want to stop smoking weed.
Yeah. Well, they work for their dad.
Yeah. So,
Not working.
What's that?
McKnight claims that BJ, age 30, broke into his father's home and put X's on the eyes of their wedding photos.
What?
He wasn't done. He also left a photo of McKnight's first marriage, which would be his mother.
This kid is wild as fuck.
On Dr. Lalani's vanity.
Whoa.
After this incident, BJ then took to social media to air out his frustration with his father and tweeted out that his father was worth more to him dead than he was alive.
What?
McKnight goes on to explain how he and BJ have wrote music together for his last album and how Nico even directed a video for one of the songs on the last album. He states that both Nico and BJ were both best men in the wedding to Lilani just 2 years ago. Then there's Brianna McKnight. The daughter.
Yeah, she ain't having it.
The daughter has, then there's Brianna McKnight, her father, had caught wind of a rumor that his daughter was possibly sleeping with an older cousin.
Oh, shit.
So what did Brian do? Anybody want to guess?
He asked the older cousin.
No. You don't know?
He wrote a
He wrote a song.
He wrote a song about this shit. He wrote a song. You make some money off that shit?
The nigga called Dyfus, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah, he went straight to the bullshit. He ain't called to find out nothing. He sent the white man straight over there.
I would have never guessed that shit.
Right.
Hilarious.
So he calls Dyfus. So as any other black woman would do, the mother gets pissed the fuck off, blocks him from all social media, blocks him from the daughter's phone, and he doesn't understand why.
Right.
So Brianna now has taken to social media and also has posted videos saying that she feels abandoned.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, this nigga's kid is tripping.
Yeah, so what's going on here? How do y'all feel about this?
Brian McKnight, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
But you can't say fuck them kids. The kids are 30.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
guys just fuck them men.
You're telling them now to get out on their own. They're 30. You're
know what the
stuck with
fuck
them
they-
forever.
You gotta cut them shits off, bro.
That's like
Even though he messed up, he gotta cut them off. Fuck them kids. You did enough.
that's like pushing a grown bird out of the nest.
Word up. That never learned. That
Never
never
learned
tried
how to fly.
Yeah, it's gonna die. I'm telling you
It's
right
going
now.
straight down.
If you coddle a kid until it's 30, and you make it leave suddenly, that kid is going to die.
Word up.
Word up. That's just the reality. That kid's
Word
gonna
up.
die.
I don't know who to feel bad for here, man, because it's fucked up when your
I don't
kids
feel bad
beefing
for
with
any
you.
of them because they all got way more
That
money
is-
than me.
Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. Rich niggas problems.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, right when you told me they got an apartment.
But what kind of community does Brian McKnight live in that anybody can just break in your fucking house?
Yeah, you're Brian McKnight.
And where's the gates?
Think about when Brian McKnight was making money. His royalty checks is thin as shit.
Well, I don't know. He was posting the video from some exotic fucking country. Like, I just landed. I'm so tired.
Yeah,
Jet lag.
jet lag.
That nigga said he was on a
Goddamn-
17-hour flight. Where the fuck are you, Antarctica?
That nigga was in Japan.
Word up. So he's
Word
still
up.
getting some kind of bag. And he said he
Yeah.
was on tour. Singing what? I have no fucking idea.
Oh shit.
Probably just came out in Korea. You know they get shit late.
You're like a dream come true.
Same song.
Getting tired as fuck. 30-minute concerts. 30-minute concert. You know he's not
Singing
up
the
there.
same song 10 times.
Encore. They like, we didn't ask.
Run it back.
We didn't know.
We didn't ask, Brian.
Got a whole 5 minutes of just ad-libs.
Yeah, I'm not going to no motherfucking Brian McKnight concert.
I don't
You want to take your lady?
to a Brian McKnight concert. No, Brian McKnight always gave me them creepy vibes. Like his voice is so soft and endearing.
Vanessa's 24 years old. She doesn't know who the fuck Brian McKnight
Yeah,
is.
she probably would know. Kenzie probably heard of it. My girl into that old school R&B shit.
Mine. This motherfucker's
Yeah,
different.
she probably heard of him.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with no Brian McKnight.
Yeah, me
though.
either. I'm not even looking him up.
He might have got some money now I think about it. Travis Scott's second album is called Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight.
Oh, shit.
Travis getting them
I
bread.
have no idea what that
Travis
shit
out here
was.
making moves, getting the older niggas
Travis.
bread and everything.
The older niggas bread.
Yo, Travis Scott is in fucking amazing shape, by the way. If you look at that documentary,
Nigga jumped 17 feet into
Yeah.
the
that's
crowd.
what I'm saying.
Like 100 pounds.
This motherfucker can dunk in real life.
Well, I mean, he looks tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably 6 something. I want to get into some more nastiness.
The nastiness.
Depends on
That's
how
all we
nasty
do here. That's all we do here.
How nasty? Gay rape. That's That's nasty.
That is nasty.
I wanted to walk away, bro.
That's nasty.
So
nasty.
apparently, Richard Pryor's
Richard Pryor Jr.
Richard Pryor Jr.
Hell no, I don't even want to know.
Oh,
Well, you gonna know, damn it.
Nah, this is a wild.
When you start off with gay rape, then Richard Pryor.
Well, he's involved.
I know. I don't want him to be involved.
Richard Pryor had a son, Richard Pryor
God
Jr.
rest his soul.
Goddamn
Yeah,
kids,
God
man.
rest Richard's soul. But Richard's bodyguard, spilling the tea.
Yeah.
He's still living apparently. And
Yo, niggas is in 2019. Niggas is spilling shit they supposed to take to their grave,
yeah,
bro.
I mean, he looked like he close to the grave.
Yeah,
That
he like,
motherfucker.
I gotta get this out before it's over. Nigga, no, the deal was to take it with you.
My book coming.
Yeah, I done told the story, goddamn it.
89 years
Heard
old.
up. Writing a book.
The fuck?
But this nigga claims that Paul Mooney raped Richard Pryor Jr.
Yeah.
And Richard Pryor ended up, I see the way you're looking at me. Richard Pryor ended up catching wind of it and apparently was going to put out $1 million hit on Paul Mooney. I mean, he fucked his son. and this is how the guy explains. I don't know if you guys seen the interview.
Nah, I didn't see that interview.
His
That's a
name
hit
is,
for your
I
ass.
read the story.
His name is Richard Kahn. If anybody wants to look up the interview,
Yeah.
the interview literally starts with in 2005 when Richard died, where he and Paul Mooney on speaking terms, and the guy answers the question with, "Nah." Because he had fucked his son by then. What? I'm like, what the fuck is this? No. Well, he fucked his son by then. I'm like, yo, this shit, is this
It's
happening?
not funny, but it's like
Just start off an interview. Like, you talk to them?
because you know old people get right to the point. They
That's
got
an old black guy.
like look,
Yeah, you know how they talk.
obviously he's doing an interview,
Right.
So
Yeah.
he knows why the fuck he's there.
Right.
He ain't beating around the bush.
Yeah, I'm getting right to the interview. It was like 6 minutes long.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all exactly what happened.
So he fucked his son.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, y'all niggas ain't know?
And that's how it was
Nobody
coming
knew?
across too. So they was like, how did that come about? And he was like, his dad caught wind of it, man. And
Yeah.
he said he would kill him for $1 million. He want to kill him.
That's a hit for your ass.
So he said when Richard said it, it was a Friday night. He said that was the high night. So he just assumed he assumed Rich was rolling, off his shit.
Yeah. Which he probably was.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
Best believe he was.
Yeah.
So he said, he left it alone.
Yeah.
He said he waited till the following weekend, a Wednesday on a sober night.
Ask him again.
Just a
Said,
sober
hey, man,
night.
remember last time
Yeah.
we was kicking there, you mentioned something about $1 million? And he was like very coherent, remembered everything. He was
Yeah.
like, like, nigga, fuck
Kill
my
that
son.
motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, fuck my son.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, like, these two were friends, Paul Mooney and Richard
Yeah.
Pryor. Paul Mooney was a writer for Richard Pryor at one
Yeah.
time. And, they were fucking friends. So
Yeah,
it's like,
that was my nigga.
fucking the ultimate betrayal. You fuck my son.
It's wild. And look, man.
I don't even know how to.
It's alleged.
Oh, shit, he is writing a book.
No, he's
I
not.
swear to God, the bodyguard, Richard Kahn.
The bodyguard.
The bodyguard, Richard Kahn, is the writer of an upcoming book called Everything Wasn't Funny.
Oh my fucking Yo, he's a fucking genius.
Yes, that is perfect. Yo,
wasn't funny.
you can't make this shit up, yo. Everything wasn't funny. Look at that shit.
Yo,
Everything
that is
wasn't
hilarious.
Bro,
Everything wasn't funny.
the bodyguard said, I'm getting paid.
Oh my
I'm getting
God,
paid for
yo.
this shit.
Yo, that is fucking great. I mean, maybe not, but
Yeah, so he's basically saying that, Richard basically felt violated.
well, which Richard?
The big Richard.
Why did he feel violated? I mean, they both were violated.
Right. So this is what Richard Kahn had to say about the situation. So from there on, whatever Paul Mooney was to Richard, and there was a time when Paul Mooney was Richard's friend. So when Paul did what he did, it was a violation of friendship first. And then my son, Kahn continued. This is Richard's words.
Yeah.
And in some circles, that's supposed to be dealt with. When asked by the interviewer if the subject of retaliation was ever brought up, Kahn replied in the affirmative and stated that it was to the extent that Richard didn't want Mooney on the planet anymore. Kahn claimed that Pryor shared his wish with him, though Khan believed that Richard was high at the time, so he dismissed it. He thought that within a few days, cooler heads would prevail. He said that later on he asked Richard if he remembered what he told him, and the comic icon confirmed he was serious about the subject. Khan further alleges that Pryor offered $1 million to whom would perform the deed, and that he also detailed why he wanted the hit done. He says that Pryor felt betrayed, hurt, because it was A, his son, and B, his friend. Khan says that the reason the act was never carried out is because Richard caught on fire, which replaced his priorities. He says if not for that, Mooney would not currently be alive.
Damn.
That is nuts.
Rich was about that action.
Word.
Right.
A
So,
milli.
But word though.
A milli.
Word.
So Richard Pryor Jr. is insinuating that the sexual exchange between him and Paul Mooney was not consensual, stating, "How could it be if I was a teenager?"
Right.
This is during a TMZ interview. He was also asked about the rumored hit placed on his father, and he denied to. The rumored hit placed by his father, and he denied to comment.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Mooney always gave me creepy vibes.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was gonna say, I ain't saying it happened. It's alleged. But Paul Mooney looks like one of those niggas.
Word up.
That shit is nasty as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
Shit, the way it sounded, he might as well call Bill, telling him to get the seat ready for him.
yeah, man. like Bill, what it's like in there.
Yeah, what it's
Word,
like.
what it's like in there. I'm next. All this shit coming out.
He been canceling shows left and right.
Yeah, they said I seen something that he had admitted himself into the hospital.
Oh, Mooney did?
Yeah,
Oh,
said he
shit.
was dealing with health.
The niggas always trying to bring up a health scare.
Well, Bill did that shit too.
Yeah, like, ain't nothing to fuck wrong with you.
Bill was walking and it was serious. It was physical
Yeah.
and mental with him.
Yeah, like they said when he thought he was going to win, that motherfucker was walking through there like...
And black men, all of a sudden, that salt catch up to him, that high blood pressure.
He should night.
Yeah.
They can't be in the jail cell.
Sure came in the
Word
court
up.
blind. Like, now you can't
Motherfucking diabetes.
see. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on with everybody?
Beating niggas up last
Yeah.
night. Just ran somebody over. Now you can't see.
Now you can't see.
Black people use diabetes like a motherfucker.
What?
Bro.
Everybody diabetic when they gotta go to court.
Word.
They insulin high or some shit. My sugar's high. I ain't got no
I
insulin.
had the sugars.
That's the sugars. Do white people get diabetes?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
I don't know any white diabetics.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think it's more common for us though.
Yeah.
And high blood pressure. Yeah.
I know that was a random ass question. Somebody asked me, did white people have cousins?
Nah, they don't though.
They don't. Not
They
in the
really don't,
Midwest.
though.
They don't.
I remember seeing that and like remembering like, damn, I ain't never seen like a white person like, yo, this my
That's
cousin.
my cousin.
whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Why is that? What, they don't use the term?
I don't know.
That's my mom's sister's son.
Yeah. It gotta be something else. It gotta be
You know, it's
something else they
always
call each other.
You know how they do with their kids. Oh, he's 97 months.
Yeah.
Like Brenda. Fucker's 9 years old.
Yeah, he's 97 months.
Like, the fuck? Like the kid just walked up and asked for something
Right.
to eat. Like,
Yeah.
Word, I hate that shit. I can't wait. At one.
Yeah,
I'm
one.
not doing 13 months. None of that.
And then
13 months.
one for the next fucking 11 months.
Yeah.
And it's 2.
He's 1, going on 2.
Yeah.
Ain't 2 yet.
Actually, Aiden turns 1 on Monday.
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 Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Wow.
Big bottles for everybody.
Big bottles.
Big bottles of
one.
milk. What else we got on the docket? DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
Big Boogie, man.
Threatened to kill his wife on a wedding night or some shit?
Nah, he threatened to kill his baby mom.
Oh, and then
Yeah, baby mom.
He said he was gonna pull a bullet in her head if she didn't allow their son to attend his wedding.
oh yeah.
So she has audio of it. She released
I didn't hear
the
it.
audio.
I seen the audio, but
Yeah, I read it, but
Yeah, I've read it. I haven't heard it. And warrant was issued for his arrest. I don't know if he turned himself in. I don't know if he was ever arrested. But in court documents, it states that prosecutors have heard the audio. The woman filed a restraining order, and she is stating in the document that she was choked by Cousins in the past.
Oh, shit.
It also states that Cousins said he would kill her even if he didn't have to get his hands dirty. So investigation
Boogie on
is
some
underway.
bullshit.
Boogie on some shit, man.
Yeah, he's definitely his reputation is not gonna help him out in this case at all.
Nah.
I think it's over for him anyway, NBA wise.
Yeah, he keep
Yeah.
getting hurt.
Yeah, I think it's too
And
much.
then the type of injuries he's getting, it's
Right.
like
Yeah,
They're
they-
like they're
year.
Most people don't.
Injuries.
You 12
you don't-
months out, and then you're not fully strength anyway, or it takes 6 months, and then every 6 months he's fucking getting hurt again.
Yeah, and definitely the
carrying all
way he
that weight.
plays.
Yeah.
Definitely the way he plays.
Yeah, and he's too
like-
big.
But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with that situation. I'm not going to say he did it. He allegedly did it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the audio probably says it all.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But
I don't even want to hear. I can't imagine the shit that motherfucker was saying.
But I say he was crazy on the court. He probably done said some crazy shit to his baby mom.
But we don't know the situation. You know?
Yeah. We ain't
I'm
going soon because
I know I've threatened to kill Tia once or twice in my lifetime.
But I say women get under your skin more than he. We done said some shit.
Yeah.
well, it's because we're the most vulnerable, so they know all the buttons.
Yeah, I done
Yeah.
told them I was gonna beat your dad. I done said some shit.
I never offered to beat the dad. I don't
did.
think I have. Yeah, not the dad.
I can win that one. That's why I said it. I picked my motherfucking battles wisely. So I can't say I'm
You
gonna fuck her
definitely
cousin
would,
up. Cause this nigga kind of big, but I'll fuck her. Bitch, I'll fuck your dad up. What you talking about? Say it again.
You scale the room and choose.
Oh, he's
You
the
can't.
one.
You can't say you gonna fuck somebody up and then lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna
I mean,
never-
people do it every day.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a fuck.
But you can't say it to your significant other. Cause
That's
she,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You pop and shit. Next thing you know, the nigga take his shirt off and he got a black belt on.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta pick
You like, fuck.
The nigga slapping his knees before the fight.
Nah, I'm out of there, bro. All
Look at
right,
your
I'm gonna
baby
head
mama.
out.
The nigga start slapping his knees before the fight.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
to
gonna
make-
head out.
Start screaming and shit. You like,
Word up.
man.
What if her dad had on black forces?
Yeah, nah.
I think I'd have scaled back.
Yeah.
You gotta scale back and the nigga got the black forces on, unless you got a pistol on you.
I seen a video and there was like guys playing basketball and a guy walks up on the court and he had black forces on. Everybody starts looking at him.
The crease Jones with the tight ass laces,
Like,
bitch.
we about to play with this nigga.
Word up with the
Yeah,
high
black
white
forces.
socks.
Word up. And sweatpants. Like,
Yeah,
why you
word.
playing basketball in sweatpants?
Knuckles hard as shit.
Word up, yo.
Like, bro, black
Niggas in
forces-
black forces always got ashy knuckles.
Word up.
Word.
But you know why why don't nobody want to let them play? Because they finna give you buckets,
But
bro.
have you noticed
all
this?
energy.
What?
niggas that got black forces, they the only ones that know how to find them shits. And the stores is all white. When the last time you saw a pair of black forces?
I don't even know that I ever had a pair. I may have
a
had one pair.
My last pair of black forces, I'll never forget it, was freshman year of high school. Because I wanted white, like you said.
Yeah, we wore the white
Remember
joint.
back in the day, it was a season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The white
yeah.
was out during a certain time, the black came out. So if you didn't get white in the summer, when
Yeah.
school came back around, you was fucked.
Yeah, black was fall and winter.
Right.
Yeah.
My mom was struggling, so nigga, I got school shoes September 2nd.
Yeah, absolutely. Right
Every
before it
fucking
kicked
year.
off.
Word. And don't ask me for shit until Christmas.
Right.
Don't even
Bro,
say it.
wipe them shits
I was
off every
shoe
day.
showed the fuck out.
Oh, it was that one year I did.
I had all
to
the
get shoe
Reebok
show.
classes growing up.
Yeah.
All the colors.
No, yeah, you know, my mom got me the shoe show sneaks that one year because it was a Christmas gift to buy us a house.
Right.
Like I didn't ask for this fucking house.
I need them Nikes, bro.
You know how it feels to get woken up on Christmas to see a Christmas tree with nothing to fuck under
Yeah,
it.
because you got a house.
Your mom said, "Get in the car. I'm gonna take you to this house I just got you."
Yeah, nah.
Like, what the fuck?
Nah, I need them gifts, mom.
Yeah, I'm like, nice house, but where's my fucking bucket of popcorn?
Yeah,
I got?
I'd rather live with my cousin. Fuck this house.
Yeah, mom, this ain't working out.
Yeah.
I need them gifts.
Word up. Then the first night, my bed was on the floor. Like, come on, mom. What are you doing?
Nothing in these rooms.
Nothing. Word up, but man, I
That's
felt like
great.
I made it. That we had hardwood floors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different, man. It was
Yeah.
different. We had the big floor TV. It ended up breaking. Then we put the little one on top.
Oh yeah, y'all was
Yeah.
winning.
So we still had the hood vibes
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, you had to keep,
This is when the Jesus Christ. This is when the cable boxes were just had the black numbers. I meant the red numbers.
The red,
on.
no,
Went up
yeah.
to 99.
Shit, that's like
But
motherfucking.
when we moved out the hood, our shit went up to 125.
oh, the new
Yeah.
channels
We was at the 125.
all them exclusive channels.
had them
Remember,
extra.
Two of them we had to order,
Remember trying to watch porn on the sketchy channel?
Yeah, which
Channel
yeah.
99.
Yeah, yeah.
Had to wait till everybody went to sleep.
That shit'll be like purple and like
And you can hear this
every
shit
now and then you'll catch a titty.
busting her ass.
softly. That was soft porn.
Yeah, it wasn't no real.
Thought we
porn.
was looking at some
Man,
shit.
you kids don't
She
know
was sitting
when
on his
we-
damn belly
That's
button.
it, yeah.
How you grinding this belly button?
It was so dry.
Hey, yo, you kids don't know it, man. Y'all got it easy. We had porn rings. Remember the magazines and the VCR tape?
Yeah.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah.
It was one nigga had all, and it was going around the hood.
We used to have some magazines buried in the woods.
Oh yeah. You couldn't have them in your room. Your mom find them. And grandma
crazy.
find them. It's going down.
Imagine the cops went to Salem High School between like 99
y'all had
and
them tucked
2002.
in high school?
We would have been locked the fuck up. Them porno rings was huge.
I
Y'all
ain't
had them in
trading.
high school?
I ain't trading pornos with these nasty
Man,
kids
it was, a
nowadays.
nigga, it was a nigga with a book bag full of shit.
Yeah, and he probably was
get
fucking
one,
shooting
you pass it on
sperm
to your
over all
Yeah,
of
like
them.
with the pages all
fuck
stuck
outta here with all
together.
these.
Hell no.
Hey, yo,
I
96, my bitch.
I wasn't bringing porn to high school.
Nah,
Just
yeah,
having real
that's
movies.
disgusting.
Yeah, making my own at
I was
that.
in middle school, but it was a stretch.
Oh yeah, I mean, even in middle school, I wasn't trading porn with nobody.
Nah,
Trading porn.
you might get lucky and get one and
You
tuck
ain't
that
trade
joint somewhere.
DVDs or nothing.
You're a sick individual. You was trading porn with
Yeah, I
niggas.
had beat. Yo, my boy, like, yo, he
let
got
me
that booty talk.
Yo,
Let
let
me
me
get
get
that
that.
black ice.
Yeah, we hold on to that booty talk, nigga.
Let me
Yo,
get
talk
pinky
about-
pre-
Yo,
fat.
swapping porn
Hey,
is
yo, nigga,
nasty
yeah,
as
like, what
fuck.
the fuck?
Yo, we was into that. Yo, we
Y'all had a
was trained.
porn loaners
You couldn't
program.
go-
Like what? Easy was the porn shark. The middle school porn shark.
Yo, that is
You
hilarious.
couldn't go on the internet and
But,
watch
all,
this
but
shit.
all that means is your father was a nasty man. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's where you was getting
Oh,
this
listen,
shit.
man. Listen, man.
Easy's dad's
That's
a nasty
100% where he was
man.
getting them from.
I wasn't getting it from my.
You come from a long line of nastiness.
Hey, yo. Word up, though.
That is fucking crazy.
He still has not denied that
Nigga,
it
I
came
was
from his
stealing.
dad.
It got to the point I was stealing porno tapes from my mans and shit.
Easy was addicted.
I was addicted. I was
It's getting
fucked
bad.
up.
I'm stealing
Yeah.
the porns from my
I was
friends.
stealing them. And
Easy
shit.
looks like he's been addicted to porn.
You know, one of the pride's joys of being a kid though, looking for porn is going through the DVDs and you find out all white DVD.
Yeah, like,
back
what is
purple.
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You throw that thing in there and it's Ass Talk 74.
Right. Oh.
Roxy Reynolds edition.
You gotta
Yeah.
press play on that joint.
You gotta press play and turn the volume all the way down.
Yeah,
Yeah, real quick. Now you gotta turn the volume down
Lock
first.
all the doors.
Motherfucking FBI. When that shit pop up, you know it was real.
Shit is mad accessible
You
now.
got the
though.
Yeah.
warning before
Remember
you saw
that
this shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was back in the
knew.
day for real.
Yeah.
It had to be a
The
much
piracy?
more. Had to be a much more special occasion back then. Like,
yeah, you know-
like now it's so accessible. You can end up anywhere. Like, all right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Just scroll on Twitter. you
Yeah,
see ass,
randomly, yeah.
Should I rub one out?
We don't
Yeah.
even respect it no more.
Should I
time.
click on this?
Yeah.
I got time.
Back then it was real. You playing for this shit.
Back
Word
then you
up.
had to get the DVD remote and find your favorite scene. and
Word up. Word up.
Listen for your mom's car in the driveway.
Word up.
It's always a scene like, now let me stop. Scene 20.
Easy about to pass
Yeah, you don't
the
need to
fuck
give.
out.
We don't need your tea because you're a nasty man.
Scene 20, I couldn't get that far.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, back then you had the DVD for weeks, so you can go.
Oh,
through the
then
scenes.
you on
it
the
was a
swap
trade.
on
It
the
was
swap
on the swap
program. You had
out.
2
Yeah, had the
weeks.
blockbuster playing
Yeah.
going on, my nigga. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what happens when you don't return? Easy probably was fighting niggas.
Hey,
over
word
his
up.
shit.
hey, bro, shit. I lost
Give me
some
that
friends.
bootylicious 7, nigga.
I lost some friends.
It's been 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. I'm tired of this. Shit. The shit you gave me was weak.
Hey, yo. I had preferences though. I couldn't really get into the white porn. Like,
Nah,
like
no.
they were like slapping the bitches and choking them.
Yeah.
They were just doing shit I wasn't ready for as
It
a
can
kid.
be fine. Yeah, back
Right,
then it
it
was
just-
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know if that shit was allowed. I'm like, yo, like she's crying.
Yeah, nah.
She's throwing up.
Yeah.
Like what is going on here?
Right, white people
They love
sex
that
was just
shit.
like nasty growing up. We ain't give a fuck about that
yeah.
shit.
Like that cock.
Yeah, I like that cock.
Yeah, and
How does
back
that
then it was
cock
like
feel?
back then it was like white too. They weren't like tanning like they do nowadays.
nah,
so
it
there was
didn't.
way
It was
too much pink
hella-
flesh going on.
Yeah, hella dialogue like a fucking construction worker.
pizza guy shit.
Pizza
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
Nah, motherfucker, get to the point.
Who ordered the cock pizza?
Yeah.
You ordered the
that
meat
mean?
lover special.
The meat lovers.
Who ordered the meat lovers? Extra cheese.
Oh.
After cheese.
I I used to like the pornos with the dialogue. Though.
Yeah.
Don't just get straight into the.
I need a good build up.
Yeah, don't get
I need a
straight
good
into
build
it.
up.
Man.
Like, so that's your stepsister.
Give me a little bit of a backstory. Just a little bit of a backstory.
Episode 26.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Nah, I don't need no episodes.
Like, so your stepsister masturbates in the living room.
Yeah, word up. Yeah, that's
Oh.
step sibling porn.
Yeah, so it's a little creepy now.
Yeah, it's
now
very
I'm
creepy.
older. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's really creepy.
even
Right, you
the
start
ones
judging
where it's
motherfuckers.
like, guy fucks mom.
Yeah.
Guy fucks aunt.
Yes.
After
Yeah.
club.
And you're
Yeah,
like, yo,
like,
I can't
what?
click on this shit.
Yeah,
Like, nah, man.
aunt said, I don't know. Let me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about moms and shit. Cousins, I don't know. Let me try.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
I got fat ass. Hey, auntie.
Yeah, I'm like, they do the wildest shit to get you to click little sister.
Yeah.
Caught my little sister.
Right. The
Twerking.
storylines be crazy, bro.
Even the foreign shit, like the African
Yo,
shit.
that shit.
I'm like, what's going on here?
I ain't never watched no African porn.
I've stopped on some tribal shit before.
Yeah, I ain't never watched
Easy, I know you have.
Oh, yeah, come on,
you
man.
Come from that shit.
Yeah, nigga, you know,
You gotta go back home.
Nigga,
every now
and I'm not
then.
coming back either, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Gonna come back.
Fucking
I'm
African
gonna take y'all
porn.
to Africa with me. We gonna beat y'all the fuck up. Y'all think shit gonna be sweet.
Word.
You probably
Like,
got.
yeah, remember that African
You
shit?
probably got Dirty Hut 27 in your right now. Dirty Hut 27. Magubu's home.
Magubu's home. Oh my god.
Yo, we got anything else on the dock? It's easy giving me the side eye. I heard the baby's going off
Yeah,
upstairs.
the baby's going
Shit,
off.
she been going off and fucking.
Light skinned niggas is wilding.
Hey man, it's more of us.
Cause their season's coming up. It's about to get cold, so that's when they get
Well, everybody
crazy.
gets slightly lighter. I approached the side of light skin at about October.
Yeah,
I still
start
stay
hitting
on
mine
my
about
caramel
October.
brown though, but I get closer to light skin.
I even get fucking sunburned in the summer.
Yeah, I can
Oh, yeah,
too if
you're
I ain't
light-skinned,
careful. I wear sunscreen though.
Anything past 80, it get crazy, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Past 80, it gets crazy.
On that fair skin.
Start flaking up and shit.
On my fair skin.
My melanin's low.
But I don't think we got nothing else on the dock. Anything you guys want to discuss or talk about?
I think we hit everything.
Any announcements?
I don't know. We got any announcements? Not this week. We go.
Nah, I
gonna
don't
hold
think
off?
so. Yeah, nah.
Big things popping.
Things coming
Yeah,
soon.
things coming. I don't want to announce nothing, but Easy giving out 2 more
Ooh,
songs.
easy.
It's-
Easy got something
More shirts
coming.
coming out in September.
It's the-
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
shirts
shirts
will be
coming out,
available
yeah.
in September. Absolutely.
This is the announcement about the announcement.
Yeah, that are coming soon.
Yeah, we got
to
an
a theater
announcement.
near
a
you.
little bit.
Nigga,
but-
soon come.
Yeah. Soon come, nigga. That's how I be texting fast as hell.
Like soon come.
I be
Easy
reading my
does-
texts, be like, God
Easy
damn.
does text wild as
Yeah.
hell.
I just be press enter.
Foreign text.
Nigga does not reread anything.
He has
I don't
predictive foreign text
proofread
on his phone.
shit, bitch. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
But we ready to get into these lovely cupcakes that we have sitting here.
Yeah.
Easy
Yeah.
already stole some.
Yeah, I'm at my max.
Easy.
motherfucker.
That shit
at my
getting into
max.
this show.
I'm at my max.
It's gonna affect our dad bods. But
Shout out to
oh
the
shit.
Nest.
Yeah, shout out to Nest for these lovely baked goods as J-Ro is showing you
Yeah.
now. Look at this. Look at this. Lovely, lovely.
Delicioso.
You see the presentation on the motherfuckers? Like,
Yo,
a
like
piece of icing is not in fucking misplaced. But next week, 9/7, we will not be here. Sorry
yeah.
to inform you.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
things to do, unfortunately. You may hear from us still though on that day. We'll let you know in due
we
time.
might do some shit, you know.
Right. But we did introduce the show. We didn't shout out anybody, so sorry about that. But shout out to everybody that tuned in. To those of you who haven't, shout out to y'all too. Thanks to everybody who's been rocking with us, man. We really, 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 really appreciate it. We're forever grateful. Words cannot express our gratitude and love for you. Which camera am I on, J-Ro? Help me out here. This one, that one, this one. Yes. So
I like that saying. Which camera? Man,
Yeah, we
Oh,
we
man.
professional
remember, it
with
was the
man.
laptop. Now we got
Yeah,
a camera.
but I'm addressing the fans. We want to thank you guys for everything that you've done. You know, really, really, really appreciate it. We hope and pray that you continue to support us. We will try our best to continue to deliver great content. We are your favorite podcast. The Not
Your
Afraid
favorite podcast.
Coming to you every Saturday at 1 p.m., although we will not be here next Saturday. We love y'all, love one another. Peace the fuck out.
Peace out.
Peace out.